Hi friends, welcome back to another photocard storing video. I have a new way of trying to organize my photocards. We'll see if it sticks. But I have a lot to put away for these groups today. I think my biggest stacks are the Sserafim, IVE, and GIDLE. So yeah, we can go ahead and get started. So I don't have anything to put away for this binder, but I do want to show you what I'm doing. I am kind of sad about some of the stuff that I dropped, but I know that I can't handle picking it back up again. So I am collecting certain things that are really easy to get. So up first is my Purple Kiss signed tour set, because I went to that tour. But I do want to start collecting like little IDs. So I have ITZYs from Gold, and then some Odd Eye Circle, ARTMS, YooA, some random Ray, and then Yujin and Minso. But I would like to start like picking up more of these since they're very inexpensive. A lot of people don't want them. Same with these types of IDs. And then Polaroids as well. I do have some like more expensive Polaroids in here, and that doesn't mean that they're gonna stay, you know, because like maybe if I can find trades for some of these, I might like trade, but for right now they're gonna hang out in here, like these Odd Eye Circle ones and ARTMS. And then some lenticulars, because I do tend to like lenticulars. I think they're cool. These are the ones that I'm the like most on the fence about, so maybe I'll keep them, maybe I won't. But yeah. Now for stuff that we actually have to put away. I'm gonna start with YooA. I only have one card for YooA today. Make sure we're in frame, and it is for her solo. I have the last card I need for the regular Selfish album cards. So the fish set has been complete for a little bit, but now I get to complete the heart set. Voila! So I'm done with all of her regular album cards. For her solos, I just need things like, actually only the kit cards. I only need kit cards for her now. Yeah. Okie doke. Huh? Okay, now we're gonna do GIDLE. And if we're being honest, I know I talked about it last time, but I am obsessed with my Sserafim collection and like how it looks. Same with IVE. And they all have the 3 members. So I did kind of pick Miyeon back up again, but I haven't I haven't found her fillers. I know that I kept those fillers somewhere, but I haven't found Miyeon's. I don't know. Hopefully, with all of the stuff I do for moving, I'll be able to find that. So speaking of, I am going to put away all of the Miyeon cards that I have today. So, at first I do have clear card from, oh my god, I trust. Anyway, so we are definitely moving, and we'll be moving states, but it's a weird situation. So, this is going to be probably the last video for a few months, because my boyfriend is moving out first. Because he is the one who, I have this dum-de-dum-de, doesn't have a job right now, but he found a job back in our home state. Because we're both from the same area, we went to high school together, and then sort of like got back together later on. Anyway, that didn't happen. Anyway, so he's moving out first, because he has the job and it starts in April. But I, as a school teacher, would like to finish out my year, which we don't end until the end of May. At Miyeon's I Never Die, the spoiled version. And so, like, he's gonna be gone, but he's taking his computer, which is what I use to edit because my laptop cannot handle it. And so I'm not gonna have anything to edit with. So yeah, that's where we are. I have the Soyeon born version, but once I move out, which probably won't be until like the second week of June because of our current apartment lease, and then I have this Miyeon version, or Miyeon I-born version. Once I move out, then I'll be able to like edit again, but we're also going to have to, you know, like do the moving process and get settled and all of that stuff. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to upload another video, but yeah. The, what is this, ACT version, I believe? This is gonna look so good. I'm so excited for this. I've been trying to like tell myself not to collect Miyeon again, because like X-Files, like, I don't know, I don't want to overwhelm myself. And so there are a few people who I'm like, ooh, let's collect. And I'm like, no overwhelm. You did this before. We're not going to do this again. But I think just because of how much I love my top 3 collection for other groups, I think this will work out. But if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll just move. Like, we'll drop Miyeon again. It's okay. Oh yeah, I also have her selfie version. I've been like waiting to make another collage until we get a new comeback, which is why I don't have any collages for top 3, because like I could put one of my Soyeon only collages or Minnie only collages. Actually, no, I think I only have Soyeon only, besides the Minnie one that's in here. I could put those up front. I'd rather have a top 3, but I don't know. I do have Soyeon's cat jewel case version, there we go. So I'm very excited about that. And I have Minnie's on the way. These jewel cases are a little bit more difficult. I have Miyeon's butterfly jewel case. So yes, very happy about that. Part of me feels like they're due for another comeback, like it's been enough time, polka version. But then another part of me is like, nah, they need to rest. Like, give them rest. So, you know, it's all good. I would much rather they like be rested and healthy than be rushed into a comeback. And Minnie's like polka QR card for the cat version. And I also have Miyeon's butterfly. Boop. There we go. You can tell that the butterfly version is my priority. Nothing here yet, but for heat, I have this Miyeon. And the 0 version for Chuu. No jewel case, but for the polka, I have this Minnie 1 version. Love it. And then, looks like I need a sleeve for that, because I do not have that Miyeon on the way. Ah! Oh, dark hair. And then, I have this polka version for Miyeon. And this polka version for Miyeon. Because of the weird, like, they only had 5 selfie sets for the polka version, so they didn't have an extra in the one outfit. I'd like to get a pop set in the one outfit, but we'll see what happens. And then that's it for 2, but for I Sway, we have Heart Cheek Miyeon for the wind version. I did have to make I Sway fillers, and I messed up. I put Soyeon and Minnie and Soyeon for some of them. And then we have this Miyeon. But I made these I Sway fillers before I decided to collect Miyeon. Again, pick her up, or at least try to pick her up, you know. And then Heart Cheek Minnie. And we also have Miyeon's polka version. We also have her polka version for the beat. I love how many, like, full rows I already have complete. It makes me very happy. Like, this is gonna look so good. Then I have her wind QR. And her beat QR. Awesome. So then next, we are going to move into our mini section. And I have one pop. I'm not really even sure what pop this is, but I have it. So it's here. Gorgeous, stunning, love it. Then for her, for some reason nobody wants to trade. I can't get anyone to trade with me, because I have a duplicate of this one and then a dupe of this one, and no one wants to trade with me. However, I do have one of her Target cards that I was able to find for pretty cheap on Mercari. So that's going to go here. So I'm only missing one Target card now. So we have the 2 for the pink version, and then the red version. I just need the one in the white outfit. And then I don't have anything for Soyeon, but I am going to put this Miyeon US exclusive just on the back, since it's only one card. So yes, that is it for GIDLE. Now we're going to go into Red Velvet. Okay, so for Red Velvet, speaking of Red Velvet, I'm pretty sure we all know by now, Wendy and YooA left SM Entertainment, which they say that they're going to continue doing, like, Red Velvet stuff, so they'll still be in the group, but I feel like a lot of times scheduling just never works out. Like, Mamamoo hasn't had a full group comeback in ages, and I think it didn't work out with A-Pink, and it just, so yeah, it makes me very sad, because I really, really want to see Red Velvet live, but oh well. As long as they are happy with their decision, then I'm happy. I do have her, or Joy's, ice cream cake card. So that will go here. Beautiful. And then I have this Red Summer card. This is one of my favorite Joy cards. Her red hair with the red on that just looks so good. Plus all the red, like, I love it. I love it. Wonderful. Nothing for this page yet, but for this page, I have this Seulgi. So one of the bad boy Kinos. We are slowly making Seulgi progress. One of these days, we're gonna be all the way caught up with all the Kinos. And then for this page, for day 1, I have this card for Joy. Speaking of moving, though, not that we were, because I already talked about it and then I went to other things. I am doing a moving sale for photocards on my Instagram. A lot of them are like $1 or $2, so please consider checking that out. Because, to be honest, I'd rather not haul them like 500 miles. But, you know, we do what we do. For this page, I have this Wendy. I mainly decided to like set up for this pink Christmas because I needed an extra slot for these IDs for this SMCU whatever. Then for Chill Kill, I have the poster version Joy. Gorgeous. Nothing for Cosmic yet. However, I do have Wendy and Joy's little like QR cards for the new SMCU. What is it? SM Town the Culture. There we go. SM Town. I don't really know, man. Still waiting on Joy's Season's Greeting set. Then, I do have good progress for Seulgi today. For non-red velvet, I am completing 28 Reasons. So, this one will go here, then you, then you. Brilliant. Okay. So 28 Reasons will be done for album cards, which I'm very excited about. I do love that I am like essentially caught up with like Seulgi and Wendy up to current era. Like, it's really nice. Yay! It looks so good. And I did reorganize so that all of the backs are in columns. Oh, I guess you can't see. I didn't notice. Whoopsies, I'm sorry. But for Accidentally on Purpose, I have one photo book, one mini photo book, I think it was, and one sticker version. I think that's how I'm playing this. So the photo book version will be first, and she had 3 for each version, so they'll go in columns as well. And then mini photo book, and then sticker. And then the 2 car versions will go there. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to move into extra cards. I have a couple Seulgis, so I have one of, well, the other Chill Kill trading card. So now I have both of the concept cards. And I also have one of her cards from My Dear Revelove. Yes. To go there. Beautiful. Next, for Wendy, I have a Chill Kill pre-order benefit. Goodbye. Apple Music, maybe? One of the Apple Musics, I think. So she goes there. And lastly, we have this pink Christmas card. I love the pink and the red. I think this is my favorite pink Christmas photo shoot. She's so cute. I love it. And that is it for Red Velvet today. I did, however, decide to just keep the extra Irenes and Yeris that I have left over back here because I'm sad. Like, who knows when they're gonna do something again, so they're here. And maybe if I find trades, I'll add to it, but that's not what I'm thinking. This was my pull for Irene's solo. I got her case version. Alrighty. Now we get to do LOONA. Okie doke. So I have a few BBC era LOONA photo cards. Boop, boop, boop. Can we see? Out a little bit more. There we go. And the day I'm filming this, I'm actually going to go see ARTMS tonight. I'm very excited for it. So, yes. We get to go see ARTMS. I get to go see Choerry, Yujin, Kimlet, Hustle, Gentle. I do have these two Midnight A version Choerrys. But I'm going with my friend and my boyfriend. Funny story. I had some issues with deciding like tickets because originally I was going to see if my mom could go with us too, but she couldn't get off work for that weekend. And so I had put 2 tickets in my cart, and then I was like, hey mom, you want to come with? And at the time mom was like, I don't know, hopefully I can get off work. So then I was like, that's okay, I'll just buy 3 tickets. Well, I actually ended up buying 5. And I didn't realize it because I was like, that's a little bit more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Must be all the fees. It was not all the fees. I'm dumb. But like the tickets that I got weren't that expensive because like I'm moving. So I didn't get super expensive tickets. So it wasn't like too much of a price difference. D version Choerry. I love the D version. It's so pretty. Plus, this whole row is going to be them in ponytails and headbands, and they're all winking except for Hyunjin. Like, it's gonna look so good. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so the tickets weren't that expensive. They were around as expensive as the fees. And so, like, I was like, oh, fees. Hate those. No. So now I have 2 extra ARTMS concert tickets, and I did not realize until last night. And it's the day of the concert, so like, what am I gonna do? Oh well. I also have the C version Choerry. I'm just an idiot. It's fine. But I am very excited to go see them. Especially since they announced this date and it's like very close to where I am. It's only like an hour drive, which is, we'd love that for us. Alright, then I also have this D version Chuu, and I didn't have to pay a bunch for her, so that's so exciting. So we are finishing the D version today for Chuu. We love to see it. Look at her, she's so pretty. I love this card. This might be one of my favorite Chuu cards ever. And our last BBC LOONA album card is this B version Yves. And there we go. Gorgeous. Alright, I do have one other card, and it is this Chuu Chicken Maru card she did. But it was really like cheap, so I was like, why not? So yes, there she goes. And I only have one card for post LOONA, and it is this, well, post LOONA in this binder, and it is this Hyunjin TTYL card. 3 cards left for TTYL. We can do this. And 1 unit for one of a kind. Again, I still cannot find that Hyunjin and BB. Like, I don't think it exists beyond the people who already have it. Where are you? But yes. So that is it for the post LOONA in here. Now we're going to go to Chuu. Alright. So if we remember the last video, I was complaining because I wanted a Chuu comeback. Guess what she announced? A comeback. But of course it has to be during the time when I'm moving. So, yeah. That's okay. I'll have time. I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go. I'll have time to get it later. Or get more than just like 1 or 2 copies. But today I do have a few Howl pre-order benefits. 1, 2, 3 that I was able to trade for. So I have one of her children's, or young Chuu, whatever, but there's baby Chuu on the back, and she's dressed like her baby self. And so in we go. Love this. And then I also have 2 of Chuu dressed up like a doctor. I don't really know why, but yeah, she's dressed up like a doctor. Yay! Howl pre-order benefits are so much easier than Strawberry Rush. However, for Strawberry Rush, I do have the rest of the concept trading cards here from the merch drop. So we are going to put these away. Unfortunately, there were 6 and not 5, so one of them does have to go down here. I think I put the cowboy one down there, but that's okay, because it will go with the message card that I have, and I did scratch off the message so that I could see it. I think I decided to put the cowboy one down there because she's facing in, while a lot of these she's facing that way. Whee! This is difficult. Cowboy. And then next we have one of these scratch cards. Awesome. With Chuu having a comeback in whatever it's called, April, there we go. I'm hoping that she'll do another tour so that I can go and see her again. But where I'm living, at least for when we're moving to our hometown, it is going to be a lot closer to one of the top cities, like Chicago. So I'll be able to go to more concerts because that's where everybody goes. So I'm very excited to be closer to a big city. Now we're gonna do IVE. And I do have a few exciting things for IVE today. So we are going to start with this page because I do have Liz's whatever this is called, Season's Greetings photo card to go here. So there's a row complete. Love to see it. And then I have this Gauel trading card for prom queens and this Liz. So again, completing another row. Yay! I am still waiting on my last Neokio package before I move, and so this Liz isn't there. But it should be getting here relatively soon because I shipped it. Then, ooh, we are finally completing IVE Switch because I do have Liz's, whatever this is called, Digipack and PLVE photo card. So IVE Switch is officially done. And actually, as soon as I put that Liz away, I am technically caught up with IVE as well, up to current era. I love this feeling. This is a great feeling. Look at that! It's such a good page. It looks so good. I love it. Okay. I was able to get this Yujin Apple Music photo card to put here. So I just need the Liz versions. Nothing for this page yet, but I do have this Gauel me version on hand, and actually I have like the rest of Liz's like regular and the rest of Gauel's regular. So the only photo card that I'm missing for this page that I have not secured somewhere is Yujin's me version. And then this page will be done. I'm doing really well with IVE. But for the loved IVE version, I have this Yujin, and I have secured Gauel in a trade. And then I also have Yujin's Digipack. So all I need will be Digipack, PLVE, Yujin. We love this. We love this. I do have Gauel's, oh, and Liz's merch drop. I forgot about that. I do have Gauel's US exclusive, and I should have Yujin's on the way, so I just need Liz. Yay! Love it. Okay, now for our Gauel section. I have her second dive kit photo card. And then I have a few IVE pre-order benefits. So I have this Starship Square for something. I can't remember if this was Digipack or regular or what. And then I also have this K-Town for you. And this, I think, Beat Road? Yes, Beat Road. These were all trades, so thank you to the person who traded with me again. Or thank you again, I guess. And then I have this IVE Mine Starship Square for something, double-sided. Yay! Beautiful. Then I have this Alive Tower Records, maybe? It's some sort of something, obviously. And I have her with Moo, one of the with Moo rounds for IVE Empathy. So yay! There is Miss Gauel. Then for Yujin, I have two. Actually, I need to get a sleeve for her. I have two IVE Mine Soundwave photo cards. So this one goes first in her off the record outfit. No, either way. Off the record. Hold on. Off the record, I am right. Alright. And then this one where she's holding a little fish bun thingy. Or no, fish. Stuffed animal. Plushy, that's the word I was looking for. Yay! Gorgeous. And then I have two extra cards for Liz. So I also have Liz's second dive kit photo card. And I have her Starship Square pre-order benefit for the season's greetings this year. Beautiful. Alrighty. And then this has stayed the same. So yes, okie doke. That is it for IVE today, and now we get to go to Sserafim. And I am putting away my hot stuff today because I was able to get all of the stuff I got secondhand in. Well, not all of it, but you know what I mean. I've started. And especially with hot in here now, I'm really gonna need a second binder for the Sserafim. I was able to get a few like photo books off of Mercari, so I could make a collage for hot. And I was actually really lucky because they were selling the whole like tin case thingy. So like, I feel like I was lucky. But up first, I actually have this Yujin. It says Weavers, but like on the whatever it's called, the template, that's the word. It says Neighbor Shopping, so I'm not really sure. Are they the same thing? I don't know. Either way, I have her to finish this set, so I can start an extra page for Fearless. Then nothing for Anti-Fragile, but I do have Yujin's summary Polaroid for their first season's greetings. Gosh, we're 3 season's greetings in now. That's so weird. Yay! And so all I'm missing is her tiny ID. So hopefully I'll be able to get that soon. Then for Fearless Chaeyeon, I have the last trading card I need. So we have this Yujin. So lucky us, we are done with the trading cards finally. Beautiful. All right, next. Unforgiven, I do have this Yujin Weavers. I love these outfits. They look very cute in them. Awesome. And then we get to flip very far because I have the last Sakura Weavers card I needed for Crazy. No compacts still. Those compact cards are not easy to come by for prices I want to pay for them and or trades. I don't have my Crazy Japan stuff yet. Ooh, however, now we can get into hot. So, I have been finding very good, I've been finding trades for non-hot cards, which is very exciting. But I do have this Sakura for the Drenched Vetiver. And I have Chaewon. I keep thinking that this little thing here is like a dog hair, so I keep trying to wipe it off. But it's not. Then for the Tan Guayek, I have Sakura and Yujin. I'm very excited. When somebody offered me a trade for that Yujin for an IVE card, I was like, yes, please. Thank you so much. And that Sakura is so pretty. And then for the Bleached Aura, I have Chaewon here, and I did trade for Yunjin, so hopefully she will be on the way. So I've made pretty good progress already, and we just need those 3 for the regular photo books. Compacts are a different story, per usual. I only have this Chaewon. Oh, compact. Weavers I've started finding on Pokemarket. And then I have a couple Target exclusives. I have Sakura and Chaewon. I forgot her name for a minute. I was like, who am I talking about? Who are you? Alrighty. And then, because I was able to get the tin case, I was able to get all of the Polaroids in it. So we have Sakura, Chaewon, and Yunjin. I think this is the sets that they're in because they're all in those t-shirts, so I put them together. And then this set, they're all holding something, so pillows and a match. There we go. And then hopefully I'll be able to put a pop set there. Now I do have a couple of group cards. I did put those group cards back here. I have the US exclusive and the Barnes & Noble exclusive. That's what they are. I was trying to think. I was like, what even are you? Dog hair. Oh well. Oh, and I did put, I really wanted the, like, big cards from their, whatever it's called. What are they called? Japanese releases in here. So I don't have any, like, sleeves that fit them really, except for these 4 pockets. But the 4 pockets I have don't fit my Meow Cafe binders, so I kind of just taped it to the backboard and called it good. We'll get there. Like, I will get to buying correct sleeves, but it is not a priority right now. So yes. There we go. Now let's move into the extra Sserafim cards. Alrighty, so up first, I do have a Sakura Fearless pre-order benefit. I have her K-Town for You. Beautiful. Then I have her Selfie photo card from the Flame Rises trading card set. And I also have a crazy Polaroid. No? Easy Polaroid. There we go. Wonderful. Next for Chaewon, I have some stuff coming, but I also have an easy Polaroid. Meep. And you'll never guess what I have for Yunjin. An easy Polaroid. Look at us go. And with that, we are done with the Sserafim for today. So all we have left is Chaeyeon and Eunbi. Okay. So, get you in frame. Wonderful. For Eunbi, open is done, but I do have another color card. I have the other one from this outfit. And so now we are only missing 4. And then there were 4. Slowly but surely. Then we also have a couple of color pre-order benefits. So I have this YGM. I don't know, Y Global Music, something like that. And then this Make Star. I really like both of them, actually. They're both really cute. Yay! Alright, and then next I have another trading card from her first concert. There we go. Awesome. And then I have, here we go, a set of Everline pre-order cards from The Flash. And they will go here. Ooh, wait, did I already talk about it? I might have, but I also heard that Eunbi is having a comeback in April, which I'm very excited about, but nothing, I don't think at the time I'm filming this that anything has been announced, but I might also be wrong. I want to switch these. Also, you're crooked, and that bothers me. I know I also have other crooked cards, but they get crooked after I put them in. I'd rather they go in straight. Alright, that's it for Eunbi. And lastly, we have a few Chaeyeon cards. Okie dokie. Now for Chaeyeon. Up first, I have another bubble photo card from Over the Moon from Misc. Slowly but surely. Yay! Then for the Move Street, I have one of her Fox headband photo cards, also from Misc, with her beautiful silver hair. Yay! And for Showdown, I have these three Misc? Yeah, Misc pre-order benefits. I think they're all very cute. But I got them in a set for like 8 altogether, so very happy with that. Yay! Awesome. And then I did get her second membership kit. So there is the membership card. I put tape over my stuff. And here are the photo cards that came with it. And they each have different backs, which is cute. I decided to put them in like order by their backs. So the top 3 are in like the night, but then these 2 are more like pinky. So I don't really know what time. Goodbye, Edna. I have an Edna mode pop. I really like this pop figure. So she sits on my desk with me. Then these 2. She's also in different outfits, so like it makes sense. It works. Yay! So there's her second fan kit. And the backs. And that is it for today. So thank you so much for watching, if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day, week, month, year, or life if you never watch me again. Happy collecting or watching. Bye!